Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Josh. Today we have some really exciting topics to cover. The first topic is I'll show you how to claim your $25 free money. Yes, you hear me right, it is free. It takes some efforts, but not too much. The second topic is I'll show you a strategy you can turn this $25 into $100. And that strategy is quite valuable. I heard some YouTubers, they charge thousands of dollars for consulting, but I'll give you this strategy for free. So make sure you watch until the end of the video, then you get everything. So let's get started. So how to get your free $25? It's actually very simple. If you go to Coinbase website, they offer this thing called Learn to Earn. So you can see there are some tokens is here. They just listed. If you just complete a short course, they give you the money. So you can see this $3, $15, another $3, then $4. So altogether, that's $25. So that is how you get your $25. But guys, I realize this Learn to Earn, sometimes it doesn't work for people from certain countries. It doesn't work for me anymore. So the second way is through the airdrops to get you $25. So I mentioned this one in my last video. DeFi chain is a blockchain, and I think it's gonna start its staking. So a partner with Cake DeFi to give you $30 worth of DeFi coins, but you have to deposit $50 of the supported currency. So this definitely works. The Cake DeFi is a decentralized exchange, so that definitely works. I also checked some of the other feedbacks. Yeah, so that's basically what you need to do. You just do $50 deposit, complete the KYC, and then you will receive the money. Now, let's say you received $25, right? How you can turn this one into $100, right? Let's have a think about it. So you pretty much need 4x of your investment. How do you do that? Right? So if you ever work for a trading company, they normally have two groups doing trading. One is called active trading. Those people are normally the day traders. They buy low, they sell high, and that's pretty much what they do. They make a short profit. They normally take profit within 1 or 2 days, or even just within a day. So this is called active trading. And the second one called strategy trading. So that's a different group. So they analyze the market, they analyze the big news, they analyze the interest rates, and then they make a decision. So it's called a strategy trading. So strategy trading take a little bit longer, but the risk is much lower. So I do not recommend new beginners do any active trading. This is high risk for beginners. I don't recommend you to do it. What I recommend, and I'll show you today, is called a strategy trading. So guys, also a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so please just use this one for educational purposes. Okay, so let's get started. To understand the strategy trading, the first topic you really have to know is called the DCA, dollar cost averaging, right? So what is the DCA? DCA is pretty much just the average price of the asset over a period of time. It can be week, it can be months, it can be a year, right? So it essentially just say, I'm not having just one price point. I have so many price points over a period of time, and that's the average price. So let's take a look of example. What happened when you do that? I found this interesting example. So this guy, he used his coffee money to buy cryptos, right? And then what did he do? So for the 7 days, he invests €3 into a popular form of cryptocurrency called Ethereum. I really like the way they're saying that, a popular form cryptocurrency. Yeah, anyway, so he just buy for 7 days, and then what's happened? So for the 7 days, he invested $24, roughly $24.84. At the end of the week, my online wallet balance was $30.57. So he made a profit of $5.73, a whopping 23% increase. Hey guys, this is just a short example of DCA, because for DCA, your price point is different. No one can, it's hard to predict the market, but DCA can capture the average price of a period of time, right? Let's continue, right? So the second topic for the strategy investing is called M2. You really need to understand this concept before you make any move. And by the way, M2 is not the motorway in Sydney. M2, just think about that's all the money in the country, right? There are many ways of explain how M2 works and what exactly you need to know about M2. But for the investment strategy, right, you only need to know this is all the money in the country, right? So when the M2 is high, the asset price will rise. And when the M2 is low, the asset price will decrease. Think about M2 is like the water in a swimming pool, right? The water level is controlled by the interest rate and the Fed Reserve. So just remember these two concepts, very, very important. So let's have a look what's happened to the M2, right? This is the graph of the M2 of the last 5 years, right? You can see when is the highest M2. It happened at the fourth quarter of 2021. So roughly around, you can't see my cursor, but that's around the period of time. Okay, and if you make this a little bit longer, that's 10 years, right? 10 years, you can see the highest point is still here. What if I make this 25 years? So it's still here, right? The highest point is 2021, quarter 4. And also, guys, if you can see this graph, right, the M2 is always rise. It's rarely decrease. It has some bumps at a certain time, but normally it's go up, 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 and up. Why? Because government always print money. The money is important for the circulation. It's very important for the growth. So they always do that. So when that happens, the good asset will increase its value. Let's go back to here. That's why I say here, the asset price will rise when they print money. I probably should say the good asset. There's some bad asset, they will decrease. We'll talk about this later. So then I want to show you another thing. Just remember the date, the fourth quarter, 2021. What happened to the stock market? This is the S&P 500. You can see the highest price happened here. That is at December 2021, right? That's the highest point of the S&P 500. And then let's have a look of some other asset class. What about the BTC? BTC, the highest price, right? It happened roughly about November 2021. So it reached $67,968. That's the all-time high, right? If it's not enough proof, let's have a look of Ethereum. Ethereum also at this time, November. So guys, what I'm telling you is, if you see the correlation of the asset price and M2, does that mean anything to you? Yes, it does, because the good asset price will reach all-time high with M2. Guys, this is the whole point I'm teaching you. Some gurus, they charge you thousands of dollars just to show you this. They will take you 1 or 2 days, right? They give you some bullshit, and in the end, they will reveal the correlation. But this is exactly their secret, right? The correlation between the M2 and asset price. So you may ask, what does that relate to our topic? How are you going to 4x, right? How are you going to 4x the investment by knowing this? Of course I can. Right? Just stay tuned. So let's take example of the Ethereum. We are we are at 2022. We are at quarter 1, right? So you can see the the price is around $17,000 for now, right? So if I do a DCA for a month, will my price be 25% of the all-time high? I'll repeat this again. If I do DCA for a month, will my average price be a quarter of 4,800? So I need to get my DCA price as like $1,200. I can tell you that's not possible. That's not possible for now because the price is too high. Well, it also proved the Ethereum is such a good asset. It doesn't decrease much value, so that won't work, right? So what about BTC? If you do the average price for a month, starting from today, will you get 25% of the all-time high, which about, just do the calculation, is about $16,000. Well, I have to say, guys, we probably missed the window for Bitcoin. So to get the Bitcoin DCA to $16,000, you need to start a little bit early. You need to get, guys, I can see it's very difficult. You can see 16K, right? That's the bottom of the BTC in the last 12 months. That's very, very hard. So I forget it. That's not possible. So guys, what should they do, right? You need to find an asset, right, which had this potential to go back to its peak. So let's have a look at some of the mainstream coins. So let's have a look at this. So Ripple. So you can see Ripple's current price is around 38 cents, but its all-time high, right, is definitely more than 4x. It's $1.83. So can you get your DCA of Ripple to around 45 cents to 50 cents? I think that's possible. If you start from today, you buy over a month, right? So take you $25 and buy Ripple over a month. You can buy 3 times, 4 times, I don't care, but the more price point you have, the better DCA you have. So you can see it's still quite low, right? What about, let's give another example. So I only look at the mainstream coins. So let's see, Cardano, very good coin. You can see the highs is about $3, right? And the lowest now is only 46 cents. So this one you can definitely possible to get the price back. So you need to get your price point around 75 cents, then it's possible for it to go back. So this is pretty much, that's how it works for the Siri. But will Cardano, will Ethereum, or will Ripple to go back to the all-time high? It also depends on the market, like people who control the market. Sometimes it's the crypto company itself. I know Ripple is very centralized, so it is really controlled by them. Cardano, it's okay, so they're doing the proof of stake, so they kind of like decentralized. So this is a good way to see if they can go back to here. But in my opinion, right, you can continue the list until you find the one which you found is good. And it comes to the last topic. You need to understand your coin, right? If this coin is doing not so well from its ecosystem, or it's being investigated by the SEC, then just forget about that. That's not possible, right? So, but this strategy will work if you hold long enough, because it comes to the topic. M2 will always go up, guys. It will always go up, guys, regardless what happened, right? Do you know, guys, you probably see lots of bad news, right? But I can tell you, we had enough of bad news in the past. 2000, 911, right? You have so many disasters. You have 2008, you have the financial crisis, but M2 always go up because this is just a trend. This is just how our society is going to grow. So guys, I hope you learned a few things in this video. And again, this is only for education. I'm so glad you stay until the end, and enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.